mold and bring us this last game? Or is Innovation going to close this out? Innovation's definitely proven he's got a lot of ways to play this game, and he can make any one of those ways work, even against the best Zerg in the world currently, byul.
Let's see it. Cactus Valley, it's loaded up.
We are going into game number 6. byul with 2 wins, Innovation with 3. Let's do this. This is the GSL Codex Final.
핫식스 GSL 시즌 3.
In the bottom left, in the red, he is.
CJ 엔투스 결.
In the bottom right, in the blue, our Terran player.
SK텔레콤 T1 이노베이션.
One more game, and he's a champion again. It's wild. I mean, he's already never going to be forgotten in RTS history.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's it. Like, but this is
the Texas
such a
Terran, the New York Zerg, and the Daegu Protoss right there.
I'm a Night Elf player.
I'm a Night Elf guy. I play GDI. And Innovation's going to go for a command center first. Now, luck be on byul's side. The Overlord actually scouts that right away. We got some shout-outs here, and we got, hold on, what is it? So I believe that said Go Innovation. It was a little bit blurry. I thought I got astigmatism for a second. So he sees this.
Yeah, he sees it right away. Does he go for like a double expand to punish this?
He can.
I think he is. And that's like a really nice counter.
Throughout StarCraft history, double expand has always been sort of funny.
Yeah.
You know? It's always like, well, I mean, you can do that. And if you get away with it, it's good, but it can feel a little funny. Now, in this case, it's a great move because he literally sees the command center. He can map out.
It was a very lucky scout by his Overlord, absolutely. And he's gaining an advantage due to that. Now, of course, Innovation knows, you know, where his opponent is at. He has to be aware that this is something that could be occurring. But there's no real way for him to punish this, I don't think. You know, like last game we did see Innovation, for instance, early on with Hellions, just get a bunch of like 7 free drone kills. Maybe something like that is what he wants to go for. I guess we'll see.
Now, it's not cross spots here. That's when we'd have, for instance, Terran in bottom right and Zerg in upper left. So they're sharing the bottom of the map, but this does mean that Zerg has a much easier time expanding north and trying to take that. Now, with Innovation, though, he's done stuff that I never believed that you could actually do with mech against Zerg. We saw Flash doing this as well, but literally cutting a massive map in half and actually holding it.
This one's way harder, though, right? Like,
this is probably the hardest map to do it on. Am I right?
So tough.
I think this has to be.
I think Iron Fortress might be a little bit harder.
I don't know.
Because the chokes here are way smaller than Iron Fortress, even though Iron Fortress has some good high ground.
But you know what? Look at how much land there is. It's not like there's any cavities or anything like that. I mean, the sheer distance and the amount of ground places that Zerg could try to counter you in, I think it might be the hardest. But it's regardless, the point is that, if Innovation can do it, it's going to be tough for byul, but byul should be able to get these expansions at the top a little bit more easily. Now, let's also keep in mind he doesn't have to map here.
Oh,
plenty of Terrans haven't mech. He might not do that this time. We don't know.
It's definitely a possibility that he skips out on mech altogether this game. And in fact, I mean, I'm guessing he definitely could be. He's getting a tech lab right now on his barracks. He might be wanting to go for some bioplay, but byul showed that his Mutiling Bane, I mean, it's right up there, man. It's as good as any Zerg's. Do we? Oh, yeah, there we go. More barracks, Tasteless, so we're going to see regular bioplay.
Now, this is why Innovation's so good, is because even for us trying to analyze this, we keep talking about his mech now.
Yeah.
I'm sure byul's mindset is somewhat similar. He's going to go for the bio play. And this is a totally different approach that you have to have. And also, mind you, Zerg doesn't know that he's going to go for the bio play.
Yeah, he does not know yet. He's going to have his lair pretty soon, which means he can get an Overseer in there and figure that out before it's like too late. But for instance, right now, look, the engineering bays over halfway done for Innovation. Evolution Chambers not started for byul. And, you know, there's against different types of strategies, you need different things. And you need your upgrades to be on par with Terrans when playing against bio. So that's one way in which Innovation is gaining a little advantage here.
Extractors are done. Zerg is teching up. Now, I do think byul can hold his own late game against Innovation if Innovation's going for bio. We've seen some bio games already. Okay, now he knows for sure. That's all you need to know.
He sees everything. So he already has his Spire on the way. I expect to see a couple Evolution Chambers come down very quickly and a Baneling Nest following quickly thereafter as well. He needs to get into, and there it is, he needs to get into the anti-bio play. He needs his Lings with upgrades, which are going to be very much slower than Innovation, so there's going to be a wide period of time where Innovation is up 2 upgrades, and you can never underestimate that. It's insane.
Yeah, you can get beat up pretty badly with that.
Expect to see Baneling speed started like immediately. That's more important than Mutalisks right now.
It is, because you have to get the connections there.
Yeah.
You have to connect with those Marines.
If he out-micros you there and you just, you know, you might die, he's going to be up 2 upgrades for a good portion of time. It's not going to be hard to hit that timing window.
And that's usually, that's usually the window where Terran starts to tear Zerg apart.
Yeah. All right, so let's see this. He is coming in. That Baneling speed starting the second the Baneling Nest finishes. The Spire is on the way, but really right now he's probably going to spend more gas on Banelings than anything. Expect for him to skip Mutas for a little bit, I think.
And the Lings are actually in the middle of the map, so this is a really bad sign.
He is way out of position right now.
Yeah.
This is going to hurt. All right.
Innovation going for the jugular here. Guns down the Queen. Immediately now takes out anything else that's actually over here. Nice control of the medevac. Needs to get that other medevac away. Nope, he doesn't. He takes out the Spore Crawler.
This is bad news right now.
Oh, man. He's going to be able to get in good position here.
Yeah, this is rough. He is making some Banelings right now, but you know what? These Marines worth their weight in gold.
By the way, armor just now finished. These are not going to die. Oh, man. The Banelings come in and Ninja vanish. They pick back up. He's going to boost. This is not done yet. He's going to keep going. He's going to go now over to the second base.
That was just so brutal right there.
Act 2 is starting, my friend. He's actually got another drop headed over here. With these Lings already distracted, chasing up through into the third base, I think the main is going to be exposed once again.
Oh! Huge move.
Damn.
Huge interception. That is exactly what byul needed right there. Bringing his Lings up into this main base. How much more damage is he going to take? 3 drones go down to 4. Banelings rolling in. Does force a liftoff. Okay, maybe byul can stabilize
By
here.
the way, 1-1 now finishing for byul, so he's got a little bit more muscle with his army.
Yeah.
There is a 4th base being taken way to the north. I don't know if Innovation's going to drop there, but that definitely wouldn't be a bad start.
This is terrible for him right now, though. He's making a lot of Lings and Banes because he has to go do counter damage. It's 71 SCVs against 49 drones right now. That is such a big difference. I can't. You can't even. There's nothing else to say. It's insanely advantageous right now for Innovation.
Problem is there's enough Widow Mines here. I think that if Terran kites this correctly, oh, well, never mind.
Oh, look at this. He thinks Mutas are coming.
Yeah, yeah.
He's praying for Mutts, but they are not knots because they don't exist. Here we go. Takes us a lot of Banelings. Oh, man. Right now, those Widow Mines way out of position as well. This is a huge deal. They do try to come back. And it looks like the Banelings starting to get some pretty good connections right now.
Oh, they're going to be getting a lot of these workers, it looks like.
Well, not too many SCVs going down, but a lot of the army certainly is. Going to start going up this ramp, bust through this depot with some of those Banelings. And he's actually getting on top of the barracks.
Now, the problem is there's so many barracks. Is this enough, you know?
I don't think this is a killing blow, but Did he do enough damage to actually be back in this?
But don't forget, there's going to be a follow-up here for sure.
Oh, yeah.
We already have more links coming down. Soon to be made into main links. Innovation, he had what he could have used to defend this, but he didn't quite have it in the right spot.
Oh, the double Widow Mines, they don't get to burrow. The speed bane's actually coming in right now.
Another Widow Mine goes down.
Oh my god, the speed links just continue to flow. Will this be enough? More links on the way for byul. He does have to back out for now.
The links back up. Now, I do wonder if it would have been better for him to, instead of going into the barracks, maybe go for the workers. They were all bunched up on the gas.
I think he decided he has to kill. He hasn't even started 2-2. 2-2 is done.
2-2's done for Terran.
This is, oh man. byul is in so much trouble right now. I don't know if he's going to be able to do this, Staceless.
And now he's coming down.
That was a big hit. GG!